Defiant supporters of deposed President Mohamed Morsi took to the streets of cities across Egypt calling for his reinstatement. This is to mark the first anniversary since his overthrow by current President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. These were the scenes at the funeral of one of 3 youths killed during protests on Thursday in Cairo. Running battles ensued as police fired tear gas to disperse the crowd. Most of the gatherings on Friday, though, attracted few people and were confined to narrow back streets. Yet, despite their dismal numbers, the protesters remained bold.
We are prepared to go further, till the end of the journey, till the last breath of the last man standing among us. Victory, by the grace of God, is looming large.
We salute the masses who took to the streets across Egypt on the anniversary of the belligerent military coup, led by the murderer Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and the military council. This proves to all that we still reject the coup.
Egypt has also been witnessing a spate of small explosions in recent days. This is the aftermath of a bomb blast on a train in the Mediterranean city of Alexandria. The homemade device was put under a chair and exploded, injuring several passengers. There have been bomb attacks on police and military sites since the overthrow of President Morsi, but the targeting of civilians has been rare. The Interior Ministry says 200 people have been arrested in these protests. There are growing concerns over the deteriorating human rights situation. In the weeks and months after Morsi's overthrow, security forces launched a crackdown that saw thousands of Muslim Brotherhood members detained and hundreds killed. Amnesty International says in the past year at least 16,000 people have been detained and at least 80 have died in custody. And fair trial rules are being routinely flouted. According to Amnesty, the kinds of torture that were common in the time of Hosni Mubarak's leadership have returned in full force. Something the right group says signifies Egypt's failure on human rights on every level. Mohamed Ado, Al Jazeera.